know, drop it in the comment section. Is it that you don't understand how to go about it, or you don't understand the section? What happened? Why is that none of us carried out our assignment last week? Ladies and gentlemen, do you know that assuming you carried out your assignment last week, that assignment alone is going to bring traffic to you, to your page, to you? And if you dropped a call to action at the end of the capture you added to that post, do you know that it was going to, it's supposed to bring in prospects, leads, traffic to you on WhatsApp or wherever you want them, either to follow you on your page or to come and meet you on WhatsApp. Ladies and gentlemen, are you aware? You guys don't even know how powerful the assignment I gave you was. That assignment was you telling the world that this is what I do, this is the problem I solve, telling your story, communicating and getting people to stick with you, gaining visibility, people liking, people commenting, people following, and if possible, if you drop a call to action, people taking your call to action, clicking on the link or your bio or coming to meet you on WhatsApp. So please, let's kindly, I really indulge us, please and please carry out your week 9 assignment. Very, very important. All right, carry out your week 9 assignment. And for that, I won't be giving us assignment today. I want each and every one of us, both those of us that are new, you're not giving me an update of what you've been doing in the Telegram. You're supposed to be dropping your weekly assignment as you progress with your training. All right, please, it's very important, very, very important. All of us that are new, people like is it Chukwebuka, Mr. Paul, Madam Janet, Mrs. Jack, you guys should give me an Oluchi. It's been a while. You've not been, I don't know, I've not been hearing from you. So please, let's all carry out our assignments, go through the week challenge, the week section that you missed, carry out your assignments and post in the Telegram group. Very important. The only way I can communicate with you and know how you are growing and advancing in this live bootcamp is you carrying out your assignments and submitting. You're not doing it for Gusta, you're doing it for yourself, because at the end of this bootcamp, it's going to be purely massive action, execution of action. That's only what we're going to be doing. All right, and it's very important to pay attention to this section. Very, very important. I believe you guys can still hear me because the rain is very, very heavy. Mr. Daniel, you didn't give me a feedback about the video I sent to you. I don't know if you can hear me. Please drop 111 in the comment section. Okay, fantastic. You all can hear me. So today I'm excited. Why? Because we are going into my favorite part of the bootcamp, which is what? Sales. Which is what? Sales. You missed last week meeting. Why? You missed the assignments. You have to go and watch the video again now to get to know about the assignments. Go watch the video again to know about the assignments. You need to go and watch the video again to know about the assignments. The assignment, I said you should use the framework that I taught us to create a 1-minute signature talk, then post it on all your social media handles with a caption, then add a call to action. Either you want people to follow you for more, or comment in the comment section, or click on the link on your bio or in the comment section to follow you. So when you do that post, you do a short video, 1 minute, do the post, then copy the link of the post and post in Telegram and indicate that you've done your assignment. Now, I told us the first thing you do is to study everything I taught last week and now write your own signature talk. It will be long. Then when you're done writing, you now summarize and make a video about it. Very, very important. All right, so today we are going to start with sales. We are going to start with sales, and sales has always been my favorite topic. As in, I knew that there was a course called Sales and Marketing in school. I would have studied that than wasting my time in biochemistry. But thank God for the business world. And thank God for online courses where people train people based on their experiences and their results. All right, so let's talk about sales. Now, if you don't like something in your life or something you're seeing in your life right now, either in your life or in your business, you don't like something right now. It could be your body, your finances, your business, it could be anything. If you don't like that thing right now, let me tell you something. It's because you are not doing it right. Whatever that you don't like about your life or your business or your finances that is not going well in the way you desire is because you are not doing that particular thing well. So the question will be, how can you be good at something that you don't practice and learn every day? Because for you to be good at something, you need to practice that thing. You need to learn it first, then practice that thing for at least 10,000 times. Learning, practicing at least 10,000 times for you to be good, a professional in that thing. So you see, all I have taught us on our journey so far, this is our 10th week. All I've taught us on our journey so far is how you can produce a minimum of $20,000 in your business. If you talk about conversion in Nigeria, that should be around 10 million plus in your business revenue within your first 6 to 9 months. And trust me, it is possible if you intentionally learn and practice all have been teaching us on our journey in this boot camp. And it's geared towards you becoming a professional warrior in the business world. Because ladies and gentlemen, whether you like it or not, business is what? Business is war. Whether you like it or not, business is war. And that is why you must keep fighting every blessed day. You must keep fighting every blessed day. Keep getting better because it's not you versus anybody, it's you versus you. Make sure that every day you are self-improving yourself than you trying to prove yourself to anyone. You owe nobody any explanation, only God. So each time you learn something, ensure you practice it daily. There's this thing I want my coach, my mentor, one of my mentors taught me. He said when you're learning something, you ask yourself, this thing I'm learning, what do I need to start doing from what I've learned? What do I need to stop doing from what I've learned? What do I need to do more from what I've learned? And what do I need to do less from what I've learned? My mentor taught me this thing, Dr. Sam Harvard. So please, each time you're learning something, ensure you practice it daily. When you practice daily, it becomes a part of you. It becomes a part of you. For example, I learned something, was it early this year? I learned something early this year on a different dimension of how to close a sale. And I decided to practice, and not just practice, I kept practicing it daily. And finally, I practiced that thing on two of my clients, my leads. And ladies and gentlemen, that thing I practiced made them pay immediately for what I was selling to them. So when it worked, I took a screenshot, I showed it to members of my VIP mentee committee, and I asked them, can someone explain for me what happened in this sales conversation? Some of them tried. Someone like Mrs. Scholar, I don't know if she's on this call. She tried in answering, she did well, but she didn't give the right answer. So I promised them that in today's section, I'm going to share the answer for us. This young man was someone that I connected with him 2021, and he was not in the position to buy what I was selling to him then offline. So I'm someone that when I'm transacting with people, I focus on building relationship than on money. It doesn't matter whether I make a sale or not, but building relationship, because I know that the portion of every business is seen in every follow-up. So this young man, we've been communicating on WhatsApp. I've been adding value to him. Finally, Yesterday, I did a follow-up message to all my contacts on WhatsApp, and the man responded and said he referred me to an offer I made early this month, and he said, "Is this offer still available?" I said, "Yes. Are you interested?" He said, "Yes." But I now asked him, "Why haven't you taken advantage of this? Is it that you lack confidence, or you lack confidence or you lack self-esteem?" Sorry, no. What I told him was, is it that you lack confidence or you lack money? So I was like, what's your issue? Is it that you don't have confidence, you lack confidence, or money is the issue? Because that product was a low ticket product, very low ticket product. And the man now had to confess that all this while, the last time I gave him an opportunity, money was the issue. But that right now, he's confident and he has the money. So guess what? I told him, let's get started. I gave him the account number and he made payment. I made a sale. I've added value to his life and he's happy for it. So one of my new closing tips that I use in making a sales these days, there are a lot of closing tips I use in closing sales and making sales. But the one that I used on this guy was, do you lack confidence or do you lack money? Now, when you ask this question, two things happen. Is either the person develops pride or the person develops ego. So, ladies and gentlemen, you see, one thing about sales that you need to understand is that sales is money. Sales equal to money. So, how do you pay and fund your dream? Can someone tell me? I believe all of us have our dreams, we have our goals, we have things we want to achieve in life. How do you pay and fund your dreams? The answer is what? It's through sales. You must sell something to exchange for money. And if it's through sales that you make money, who is going to give you a sale? The answer is what? People, human beings. Those are the people that will give you a sale. Now, do you know that 95% of your time should be spent more on creating and generating income and on people, connecting with people? As a human being, 95% of your time, as a person that desires success, that wants to live a massively abundant life, a massively successful life full of abundance, 95% of your life should be spent on income and what? Money. Generating income and, should be spent on income and people, generating income and connecting with people. So people have everything you want. Everything you want is in someone's pocket. The money you need in this world is in someone's pocket. That money that you say, if I should just make this kind of money or earn this kind of money, I'm settled for life, is in people's pockets. So people have everything that you want. But the people that you know do not have everything that you want. And that is why, if you notice, they said, even Jesus, there's this thing they say, a man is not recognized in his home. Even Jesus wasn't recognized in his hometown. So don't expect, it's normal for you to start a business or want to do something and your family turn you down. Don't expect anything from people you know. Because the money you're looking for is in the pocket of people you don't know. The people you don't know have everything you dream of. So focus on what? Focus on generating lead. Focus on generating traffic. Focus on human relationship. Focus on building relationship. No day should pass by without you building relationship or connecting with someone, online or offline. It should be a lifestyle for you as a business person. So if you hate sales and you are here listening to me and you hate sales, then you don't like anything about wealth. If you hate sales, if you don't like to think about anything sales, you don't like to talk about it, then you just literally, you're telling the universe that you hate everything about life. It means you don't like what? You don't like money. That's what it means. That's what you're telling the universe. You don't like money, you don't like wealth. So never you ever complain. But I believe each and every one of us here, from our journey from day one, we are not the kind of people, all of us here, we love sales. We are in love with sales. So I believe we've corrected that mindset from the onset. So until you convert a lead, a prospect to money, until you do that, you've not served that person. Because you need to serve people by solving a problem, either in their life or satisfying a need, in order for you to be rewarded with money. Because that's what we are doing. We are all called to service. The more people you serve, in return, the more money you make. The more people you help do what they want, that's what El Nightingale will say. In return, you get what you want. So because the person you are selling to, because the person you are selling to has the money in their pocket, when you are able to solve their problem or satisfy their need, they reward you. Money is useless. It's just an exchange of value. It's just an exchange of value. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to make, let's say, $1 million, $1 million, that's what it takes to be a millionaire in dollars. If you want to make $1 million, all you need to do is to get 1 million people to pay you $1 for a product or service that you are selling, and voila, you're a millionaire in dollars. And that's why you need to know that that's why you need to know your magic number. Because with your magic number, you can make and command any kind of amount of money into your pocket, into your life, whatever it is you want. So, ladies and gentlemen, I know I've taught us this before, but let me talk about it again. Let's talk about the magic number. We all already know what magic number is, but let me just re-emphasize on it again. So let's say you want to make 1 million naira this time around in your country, in your local currency, your country currency. So let's say 1 million naira for those of us in Nigeria. So for you to make 1 million naira, what do you need to do? All you need to do is to find a product or a service that 1 million people can pay you 1 naira for you to make 1 million naira. Or you have a product or service that 100 people can pay you 10 naira for you to make 1 million naira. Or you have a product or service that 10 people can pay you 100 naira for you to make what? 1 million. Is it 100 naira? No, 100,000. Sorry, the other one is 10,000, not 10 naira. 100 people. Okay, let me repeat that. 1 million people paying you. Let me be correct with my calculation. Okay, 1 million people paying you 1 naira for you to make for you to make 1 million naira, or 100 people paying you 10,000, 100 people paying you 10,000 naira for you to make 1 million, or 10 people paying you 100,000 for you to make 1 million, or one person paying you 1 million. So you will now ask yourself, do I want to focus on 1 million people paying me 10 naira, or I want to focus on 100 people paying me 10,000, or I want to focus on 10 people paying me 100,000? That will determine the kind of products that you are bringing to the marketplace. That will determine the type of problem that you want to solve, the service that you're rendering. So, ladies and gentlemen, here goes your magic number. So you can choose the one that you want to work with. Do you want to work with fewer people and make your money fast, or you want to work with a large number of people and still make your money? All right, so that is it. So let me ask us a question, just for me to be sure that you understand what I've said so far. All right, so if I should give you an opportunity right now to choose either $1 million, either I give you $1 million right now, or I give you access to 1 million people. Choose one. You have 5 seconds to answer. Drop your answer in the comment section. Drop your answer in the comment section. You have an opportunity right now. Either you choose I give you $1 million right now, or I give you access to 1 million people. Which will you choose? Drop your answer in the comment section. I'm waiting. Either 1 million. If you're choosing 1 million people, type 1 million people. If you're choosing 1 million US dollars, type 1 million US dollars. I'm waiting. So which one will you choose? Those of us on YouTube, I'm not seeing your comments. So what will you choose? Which one will you choose? Someone said one US dollars. Oh my god. Really? All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, the answer is what? I would rather you give me 1 million people, access to 1 million people, than you give me $1 million. Why? Because when you give me $1 million, ladies and gentlemen, that money can finish. But when you give me access to 1 million people, I can keep running a repeated transaction with them every blessed day for life. So that is the answer. So, ladies and gentlemen, I need you to know that money resides in the hands of people. So you need to learn how to pray to God to send your way the right people that you're called to serve. Then when you get to connect with people, learn how to serve them immensely, amazingly, and trust me, money will flow into your pocket. So your prayer point shouldn't be, God, please give me money, bless me with money. No. Your prayer point should be focused on people, the people you're called to serve, the people that need you, that need the solution that you are offering, the product or the service, because they are there. The world is made up of 8 billion people, Nigeria 200 million. That's a lot. So I need you listening to me right now to be very clear on exactly what you need to do in order to generate money. And I need you as a business person, as an entrepreneur, to be what? To be a closer, a professional closer that converts people's attention, people's interest to money through what? Exchange of value, either through a product or through what? A service. So you need to write down in your self-affirmation book, I am a professional sales person. I'm a professional closer. Why do I tell you this? Because you need to bear in mind that until you have converted a lead or a prospect to a sale, you have not serviced your customer at all. Because you have to render a service in order for it to be paid. So until you have converted a prospect or a lead to a sale by them paying you for a particular product or service, until that happens, if that does not happen, then you've not serviced them. So whenever you get scared of being broke, or being in a situation or in a position where you can't afford things, is because you are not confident enough that you can sell. Ladies and gentlemen, what I'm telling you right now is very critical. This alone is the reason why I went from being a multi-millionaire, 8-figure earner, to going to ground zero. And from ground zero, I struggled because I lost confidence in myself. My dad died. I lost myself. I lost my business. I didn't care about anything. I lost everything about Eminent Augusta. But when I made up my mind to pick up the pieces and rebuild myself, I started gaining confidence gradually, and finally I'm back, even better than who I used to be before. As in the version of Eminent Augusta right now is way better than the version of Eminent Augusta before. And trust me, the version of Eminent Augusta you see tomorrow will be 100% best than what you are seeing today. Because I'm not in competition with anybody. I'm in competition with myself. I focus on self-improving, self-development, and improving myself every day. I'm not bothered of proving anything to anybody. It's my life. I've played the careless game. I've played the crowd game. I've played the any kind of game when I was in my 20s. But right now, that I'm 30, right now I'm very definite with my purpose and my aim in life. Just like Jack Ma would say, he said, if you're a young person from 18 years to 29 years, take risks, play around, don't be serious then. Just test everything, test the water, do everything. But the moment you are 30, you need to focus. So, ladies and gentlemen, this was how I gained back my confidence. Because at that point, when I was broke and broken, when I was broken, I lost myself because I lost my dad. Everything about me went like I was a shadow of myself. So I lost confidence, and that was why I went. I made that. Despite I made bad decision, I went being broke because I wasn't confident that I could sell again. I wasn't confident of who I was again. So just know that whenever you get scared of being broke, or you find yourself in a position where you can't afford something, it simply means that you are not confident you can sell. Because if you're confident you can sell, you should look around you and look and see what is it you can sell and go and sell it. When I remember when I started gaining confidence on selling, when I started gaining back my self-confidence and everything, I had a secretary. It got to a point I couldn't pay her salary. I had to start selling things in my house just to make sure, because I know it's from her salary she's taking care of her parents. But because I was confident I can sell, I was focused. And the first thing I did was to set up a business for her so I can relieve her, so I should not be depending on me for salary. At least she's making her own money. And today she's still loyal to me. She still runs errands for me. But I was able to start up a business for her so that she can be making money for herself instead of her depending on me. So that's what I'm talking about. So you need to be confident in your ability to produce income, to collect your money in people's pockets or earn your money because you can sell. You have the ability and capacity to sell. If you're an employee listening to this, better start practicing how to sell either other people's products or your product. Because trust me, the life you want, being an employee will not give you that. It may give you some, but trust me, you've not even tested a tip of an iceberg of what life has for you if you decide to leave your comfort zone. So I need all of us to wake up every day and ask yourself this question: who has my money in their pockets? Who got my money? When you wake up after your meditation, when you pray to God, God, please direct me to show me or direct me or connect me with people that I'm called to serve. The next question you should ask yourself is, who has my money in their pockets? Who got my money? When you ask yourself that question, you see your mind, your brain will open and deliver into your head ideas, answers, thoughts on how to do what? Connect with people that have your money in their pockets and show you how to serve them. So remember, it takes confidence, courage to make money. Yeah, I know people say it takes money to make money. Yes, I'm not disputing that fact. That's more like on a secondary level. But the foundation, you need to be confident enough and courageous enough that you can make money, that you can earn money. Then putting in your money as a way to skyrocket, either paying for a service, coaching, mentorship, or a product in order for you to do what? To keep making money. But first, that confidence and courage must be there. So when a client you're trying to sell in your sales conversation, because when I talk about sales, already we've dealt with a lot of things that will lead you to a sales conversation before. So today I'm more of being practical. So let's assume you have a client or a customer that complains to you that your price is so high, the price of your product or service is high or expensive. All I need you to do is, when people tell you, oh, when you're having a sales conversation with them, you've done your presentation, you've done your storytelling, everything, and it's time for them to do what? To buy. What you need to do is, when people tell you that the product or the service, the price of your product is expensive or is high, if they use that language, I need you as an individual to agree with them. Say, yes, I agree with you. The price is expensive. Do not dispute the facts. When you agree with people, it puts them in a position that they are right. You really want your customer to feel that they are right. Just like the adage say, every customer is right. So the first thing you need to do is agree with them. Agree with them and say, yes, I agree with you on that. But I would like to know something. When you agree with them on their objection, then that is where the next thing you need to do is to interrogate them. Ask questions so that you understand why they said that. So you say, but I would like to know something. The next question you are going to ask is the magic closing question. Do you lack confidence or you lack money? Do you lack self-esteem? Do you have a self-esteem problem or you have a money problem? Do you deserve your problem or you deserve your dream? Let me repeat. When you have a client that tells you your product or your service is expensive or is high, the price is high, what you need to do to respond to them as a professional salesperson is say, this is what you say. Yes, I agree with you so much. You are right. But I would like to know something about you. Do you lack confidence or you lack money? Do you have a self-esteem problem or is a money problem? Do you deserve your problem or you deserve your dream? Ladies and gentlemen, once you ask them these three questions, after you have agreed with them that yes, the price of your product is expensive, notice, once you ask this question, the fear in them will disappear. And ego or pride, whichever one they decide to wear, they will now wear it. Ego or pride, whichever one you want to call it, they will now wear it and they will now be forced emotionally and logically to buy from you just to do what? Because of what? Ego and pride. And that's what I call psychology of sales and the human mind. Are we following? Are we following? Are you gaining value? Are you gaining value? Are we following? I just disclosed a powerful secret to you guys right now. All right. So always bear in mind that when people give you an objection, the problem is not always about you or your price or your product. No. When people give you an objection why they cannot buy from you immediately, some of you start feeling bad, you start feeling discouraged. But don't do that. It's not about you. When they give you an objection why they cannot buy, it's not about you or your price or your product. It's about them. So some people are worried about their future of producing money. That could even be the issue why they are giving you objection, because they lack the confidence in themselves and their ability and their capability and capacity to produce money. So price is never the issue. It's either they don't have confidence in themselves or they don't have the money at that moment, or possibly they don't have the commitment to solve that problem with your product or to satisfy their need. That's as simple as that. So whenever a customer is giving you an objection why they cannot buy from you, just know that it's about them, it's not about you. And that's why as a professional, as a consultant, you need to ask the right question in order to navigate them to do what? To make a buying decision in your favor. So it's either they lack confidence, they don't have money, or they lack the commitment to solve that problem with your product or to satisfy their need. They are not committed to solving their problem, or they are not committed to satisfying the need they have with your product. So please, ladies and gentlemen, after today, stop feeling bad. Rather, agree with them, smile, then ask them these three questions. Do you lack confidence or you lack money? Do you have a self-esteem issue, problem, or is money problem? Do you deserve your problem or you deserve your dream? Trust me, once you ask this question, the fear they have in them will leave them. And the next thing is to start wearing ego and pride. So when you're having a sales conversation with your customer and you're trying to close them, it's very important to boldly ask them this question. Let me repeat the question again. Let me repeat the question again. Do you lack confidence or you lack money? Do you have confidence in me and in my product? That could be another way to ask it. Are you committed to solving the problem in your life right now that can give you your desired results? Or not having time or money, is that a challenge you're having? Or are you not a decision maker in your life? Don't you have the authority to make a decision and take action to better your life? Or do you have a self-esteem challenge? Do you lack self-esteem? Do you have a self-esteem problem or money problem? Do you deserve your problem or you deserve your dreams? So there are different ways to play around this confidence stuff. So just experiment these few examples I gave you. Now, when you ask them this question, I need you to listen carefully. Then when you listen carefully, also don't forget to ask them, have they seen enough of your presentation, like everything you've told them about? Have they seen enough to make a decision? Or they still want to see more testimonials and stuff like that? So I need us to boldly ask these questions and listen like a consultant. When you're listening, show them that you care. Don't be in a haste to intercept what they're saying. Allow them to say everything they feel. And keep nodding. Keep nodding. When they are done talking, show them that you care. Then you can use what I call the FFF principle, triple F, FFF principle, to close in on them. So the FF principle is what I call feel, felt, found. Meaning when they are done speaking, you tell them, yes, I understand what you're saying. You are right. I know how you feel. I know how it means to be in your shoe. Feel what they are feeling. Tell them you feel what they are feeling. Show them that you've been there before, or you know someone that has been there before. So feel, agree with them. Felt, show them that you've been in that position before. Found, tell them, but as much as you agree with them and you've been in that situation before, this is what I found out. Then tell them your transformation story of how you, or the case study you are using, move from point A to point B. Move from the hellfire they are right now to heaven. So ladies and gentlemen, at this point, I believe that you now understand the concept of sales being equal to money and money being equal to sales. Do we understand that? Do we have any question, or should we ride on? Do you understand that? Do we have any question, or should we ride on? Mr. Felix David, good evening. How are you doing?
Fine. I'm doing fine. That's FFF. The last F, I cannot get what it stands for.
Okay, it stands for feel. The first F, feel, F-E-E-L. The second F, felt, F-E-L. The third F is found, F-O-U-N-D.
Okay.
Feel, felt, found. I agree with them by saying, yes, I understand you. I know how you feel. I was in that position before, whereby I want to get something and I didn't have enough money to purchase it. But do you know what I found out? I now gave my transformation story. I found out that because this product, I really need it in order to solve a problem in my life that I'm tired of. I had to go out my way to beg my family members to give me 10 of my friends or family members to give me 1,000. Or I had to go my way to sell something to raise the 1,000. Or I had to go do something to raise the 1,000 in order to solve that problem. So something like that. All right. Fantastic. So I believe we are following. Those of us on YouTube, what's up? I'm not seeing your comments. All right. Beautiful. Fantastic. Beautiful. Okay. So in your sales conversation, let me ask us a question. How many of us have experienced this price objection that we are talking about? When people say, oh, your product is expensive, oh, your price is high. How many of us have experienced? Drop in the comment section and indicate in the comment section if you have experienced it. So that, because I want to give us another dimension, another angle that we can use in handling that objection. I want to give us a script. Another script you can use when people tell you that your price is expensive. You cannot use the first one, but I love the first one. But let me give you varieties. You know, the one that flows well with you. So when someone tell you, oh, your product is expensive, the price is high, this is what you say to them. You already understand the concept, so I won't be talking about the concept. I'll just give you a script. This is what you say to them. Yes, I agree with you. I understand you. I'm with you. I know how you feel. I felt exactly the same way, but I discovered that. Would you like to know what I discovered? I discovered that if I don't get this product right now and I miss out on this promo opportunity, I will still have to pay whatever price that it's selling at whenever I need it. So what I did was to do all I can to go out my way to purchase this product at $100. And guess what? Recently, I bought the product because the product is amazing. It's fantastic. I bought it again, and recently is now $120. So I still bought it at $120. Why? Because the product is solving my problem. So it doesn't make sense that the difference of what I'm fighting for is just $20. Because $20 is just the difference that I need to use in solving my problem or satisfying my need. So ladies and gentlemen, with this script, you can modify it to suit your product. And guess what? Once you say this to them, they will surrender. Every resistance that they ever had will disappear immediately. All right? So ladies and gentlemen, I need you to always have it at the back of your mind that your business is about serving people. Irrespective of what you are doing, what you are selling, it's, how do I put it? You need to serve people to the degree of the money you expect to be paid, that you are worthy to be paid. So serve people immensely in an amazing way. El Nightingale will say, the proportion of service, value you give out to people is directly proportional to what life will reward you with. So if the level of service you're giving to people is at level 10, if it's at level 2, life will reward you financially at level 2. If the level of your service is at level 8, your financial reward will be at level 8. If it's at level 10, your financial reward will be at level 10. Do you see the importance of always developing yourself to keep increasing your capacity and the capacity of making money and increasing your value? Because the higher your value, the more people you serve, the more money you make. So the more you give people what they want and serve them well, in return, life will give you what you want in a direct proportional manner to the level of your service to humanity. It's a principle. Even in the Bible, I don't know the book of the Bible, but I remember it as a song. As a Catholic, most of our hymns, most of the songs we sing in church is crafted from the Bible. So I remember the hymn in my head, where Jesus asked Peter, Peter, do you love me? And Peter said, yes, I do. Jesus now said, go feed my sheep. Again, for the second time, Jesus called out, Peter. Peter answered, yes, Lord. Do you love me? Peter said, of course, Lord, you know I love you. He now said, feed my sheep. The third time, Jesus called out, Peter. He said, yes, Lord. Do you really love me? At this point, Peter was annoyed. Of course, Lord, you know I love you. Then he said, take care of my sheep. 3 times. And did Peter take care of his sheep? When Jesus Christ was telling him that because he knew that he would die. And when he goes to heaven, Peter took care of his sheep. Peter took the mantle of leadership over the apostles. And that's why some of you may not know if you're not a Catholic, but that is why the rock, the solid rock of Christianity from the olden days was built. There's this thing they say, Peter is the rock of Christianity, was built on him, Peter the apostle, meaning the gate of heaven was given to Peter. He wouldn't have merited to receive the gate of heaven. And that's why in Catholic Church, every pope will have to trace back to what Peter did in order to assume that mantle of leadership, because he took care of Jesus' people, Jesus' children. He took care of Jesus' sheep, which is what? We. And that was when the gate, the key of heaven, was given to him like a staff. So if Peter did not serve people well, if he didn't take care of people, serve them immensely, even go out of his way, if the level and degree of his service wasn't at 10, or let's call it 100, he wouldn't have received the grace to be the caretaker and the caretaker of the key to heaven. Let's put it that way. I don't know why I'm going spiritual in this class. So do we understand what it means, service? The more you give people what they want and serve them well, in return, life will give you what you want in direct proportion to the level of your service to humanity. And that's why when people approach business from a selfish angle, that's why they don't grow, they don't last long. The only people that last long in their business for more than 2-3 years are people that approach business as service to humanity, because they know that they are solving people's problem. And when you solve people's problem, you get rewarded for it. You get rewarded for it. So are we gaining value? If you're gaining value, drop value in the comment section. Are you gaining value? Are you gaining value? Are you gaining value? Oh, Janet, so sorry. Oh, Janet, you're an Igbo woman. All right. No, Dr. Daniel, when you ask those questions, you're not diminishing their self-worth. In fact, for you to feel that way, it means you're not even confident enough to sell. See, business is war. You need to hold the bull by the horn. Like if it's my role model, Grant Cardone, he say, you need to have balls. That's what he would say. You're not, when you ask them that question, you're not diminishing any self-respect. It's showing that you are an authority. It's showing the level of the degree of confidence you have in yourself and in your product. So don't feel, you asking this question, feeling like this, it's indirectly showing that you don't even have confidence enough to ask the question. Remember what I said at the beginning. It takes confidence. What separates you from the person closing a high ticket sale, doing thousands of dollars in a minute? What separates you and them? It's because they are courageous. The level of their courage and confidence and audacity is high. When people perceive how courageous you are, how confident you are, how audacious you are, and how consistent and persistent you are, they want to do business with you. People like to do business with people that are confident. If you don't know that now. Because it's not every client that you see that is soft-hearted, wishy. No, it's not. That's the truth. So when people perceive your confidence, they may see it as arrogant, but it doesn't matter. That's to their detriment. Some people have told me, hey, Eminent Augusta, they want to inflict their lack of confidence on me, and they say, Eminent Augusta, you're too arrogant. I'm not arrogant. I'm confident in what I'm doing. I don't care about what people think. The moment, Dr. Anthony, the moment you start caring about what people think, you will start losing your self-esteem and you will not do well in your business. The spirit of as an entrepreneur, one of the spirits we possess is we don't care what people think or say. That's why you see we say we successful people, we are unreasonable, we are mad. When something we do it irregardless of the consequences. We either learn or we grow. We either succeed or we learn and move on. So Dr. Daniel, please imbibe the spirit of entrepreneurship. That confidence, they need to perceive it because it shows that you are confident in yourself. When you start thinking of what people will say, do, and think, instead of you to do what you need to do as your authentic self, and trust me, you've started failing. You may not know it. It will just take a matter of time. All right. So do we know that everything in life, everything you do in life is a sales job? How many of us are aware of that? Everything you do in life is a sales job. Everything you do in life, all area of your life is a sales job. Remember what I taught us before. Sales is the lifeblood of your personal economy and of your business. So no matter what you do or the industry you play in, even in the different areas of your life and different levels of relationship, you are always selling. Let me give you an instance. A husband always sells himself to his wife to ensure that that respect and belief is still, the wife keep respecting and believing in him. A wife sells herself to the husband so that he can keep respecting and believing in her. Parents sell themselves to their children so that their children can look up to them in character. Children sell themselves to their parents so that their parents can always be pleased with them. The greatest salesperson on earth is children, small children below the age of 7, between the age of 0 to 4 or 0 to 5, more especially 0 to 3. They are the greatest sales professional. Why do I say that? If they need something now, all they need to do is to cry. Yeah. You must give them what they want. If not, that cry will not end. It will cause them headache. It's inside your pocket. You are the mother. If they have headache, you are the one to pay. You are the one to take care of the drug. You are the one that will be bothered, not even them. All of us had that professional salesmanship in us right from when we were born. It was as we were growing up, the community, society, family start putting different things in your head. As a child, children are they are the greatest salesperson. If they want something, they will get it. All they need to do is to cry and cry out. As in, they kind of cry, they'll cry around you. Will be so annoying that you have no choice but to give them that thing they want. I could remember my niece back then in Jos. There was a day I went to visit them. So the mom was not around. She went for a wedding. She was sleeping. So when she woke up, she's not familiar with me. Not that she doesn't know me, but she's not familiar with me. So I carried this baby. She was looking for her mom. Her mom is not around. And the mom went far. This lady cried for 3 good hours, so non-stop. I carried her on my back, carried her on my head, moved around the compound, went outside. Oh, the cry never stopped until my kid brother came back and she saw my kid brother and she kept quiet. Now she saw someone she's more familiar with since the mom is not there. Hope we are getting value. Hope you guys are getting the gist. So everybody, you're a salesperson. If you are an employer, you sell yourself to your employees so that your respect will be there and they will do their work perfectly well. If you're an employee, you sell yourself to your boss so that you'll not be fired and so that you can be promoted. If you're in an organization, you sell yourself for the value and respect or whatever it is. So we all sell every day. So you perform a sales job every blessed day. And that's why, if you understand the concept of what I've taught so far, that's why you need a large group of audience, a large group of people, a large group of following, so that you can consider. That was why I asked the question, $1 million or 1 million people, which will you choose? Many of you are choosing $1 million because you are seeing the big money. But you forget that $1 million will finish. Give me 1 million people, because I will be, when you give me 1 million people, I will captivate their attention, be it online or offline. I'm going to perform repeated transactions with them forever. Why? Because I will keep educating them, entertaining them, validating them, nurturing them, getting them to know me, like me, and trust me. And when they are knowing me, liking me, and trusting me, in the process, I'll be selling to them different things. Whichever of my product that resonates with them, they buy. And it will be a repeated transaction for life. Look at the supermarket in your area. Are you not going there on a daily basis on a repeated transaction of based on what you want? And they will be there for life, making money. That's why I said the money you're looking for is in people. Sales equal to money, money equal to people. So the earlier you understand that, the better for you, because the money you need is in the pocket of people you don't know. People that you are yet to know, not that you don't know, but people that you are yet to know. So let me ask us a crazy question. All of us, all of you listening to me right now. How many people do you know in this life? Drop in the comment section. How many people do you know? Okay, Dr. Dr. Anthony, John 21, 15, 16. I know it's in the Bible. I don't know where. So tell me, how many people do you know? Everybody, drop in the comment section. Mr. Felix David, how many people do you know?
Should I drop or I talk?
Talk.
Well, I cannot say precisely, exactly, or I can just say I know only two people, male and female, because because so
I was expecting you to give me a huge number because I know with your years of experience, yeah, you know only two people. No, now when I mean how many people at your level, you should be telling me, if you calculate all your life, people you know, and currently people that know you, both at workplace and stuff like that.
I don't know. I don't know how to figure.
It's very important that we answer that question. How many people know you? Is it okay? Okay, let me put it this way. How many people knows you? Because if you're here and you don't know up to 10,000 people, if you're here, you don't know up to 1,000 people, 100,000 people, then that's a problem. But the worst of it all is how many it's not a crime for you to know 1,000 people, 10,000 people, 5,000 people. Even if the people you know are less, it's not a crime. But do you know where the crime will come from? The number of people that knows you. So it's best that you know the figure of who you know is lesser, but the figure of people that know you should be greater. And it shouldn't end. It shouldn't end. There shouldn't be a limit. It should keep growing unlimited into billions. That's big. That's my goal. I just don't want thousands of people to know me. I want millions of people to know me. I want billions of people to know me. Because if they know me, that means die. Look at Elon Musk. Who doesn't know Elon Musk? More than 1 billion people knows him. And that's why if he comes out to sell anything, people will buy. Because his name and his personality is his brand. His name and personality is a brand. And that's why you need to go and tell people about what those of you that didn't do your assignment, last week assignment, go and tell people about what is it that you have, that you are selling, what you do. Shamelessly sell your value. Shamelessly sell your value-driven products and services that you bring to the marketplace. Do it shamelessly. Don't think of what people will say, what people will do. What people say and do is none of your business. Their opinion doesn't matter in your life. The only person's opinion that matters is you and God. So go out and shamelessly sell what you see how hawkers carry that grit and spirit of hawking. Every rich and wealthy man out there, We have it in us, but the difference is that you're not seeing us hawking, but that spirit is in us because we show up every day, morning, afternoon, night, consistency. And when you're showing up with the value that you are offering in terms of your product and service, always have an extra value. I've taught us irresistible winning offers. Get traffic, generate leads, captivate people's attention, convert it, sell to them, give them massive value that they cannot resist. And remember, it's a long-term game. It's not today, tomorrow game. It's a long-term game. The man I told you guys that bought from me yesterday is someone that I connected with for the first time, 2021. But he didn't buy from me then. Assuming I became angry and say he didn't buy, therefore I end the relationship. Will he have bought from me yesterday? But because I maintained that relationship. Relationship is the new currency. If you guys don't know, that's the new currency. Relationship. And you can achieve this by helping your leads, your prospects, build trust in you. Remember, people do business with people they know, they like, and they trust. So you need to nurture your leads. You need to give them value and entertain them in the process. You need to give them information and entertain them in the process. You need to educate them and entertain them in the process. That's why I call it value-taining, infotaining, edutaining them. Because people's attention today is like that of a goldfish. If you're just giving them value, information, educating them, they will feel tired, bored. But if in the process of educating them, you are adding entertainment inside, but you are still making your sense and still hitting the nail on the head. But at the same time, you are entertaining them. Trust me, it will sink down very, very well. That's what we professionals use to beat competition in the market in today's world. So duplicate, practice what I'm teaching you. Know what works. Journal, write down what is working for you, your processes. Duplicate the process that works for you. Listen carefully to the needs and the wants of your customers, then ask professional questions. So I need each and every one of us, you have your writing pad. I need us to write a formula. I'm about to call a formula for us. More like a summary of what we are doing in this 90 days bootcamp. Let me just give you a summary. The first is what? You need to captivate people's interest to your products. When you captivate their interest, you need to solve their problem. You can write interest, then put an arrow. The next thing is what? Solve problem. And when you're solving a problem, when you help them identify their problem, you need to profile a solution. The next arrow, solution. Profile a solution, either your product or service. Then put another arrow. When you profile a solution, get them interested in it. Put another arrow. When they're interested in it, some of them will resist. There will be limitation and objection. Handle their limitation, handle their objection, handle their question. Then put another arrow, closing. With the closing technique I taught you, when you write closing, put another arrow, close, meaning you've closed, you've sealed the deal. Then the last arrow, sales. That's the summary of everything we are doing here. Because for you to gain your financial confidence, for you to make money, earn money, or collect money, that's the summary. And this is what we do repeatedly, every blessed day, every blessed day, every blessed day. And while doing it every blessed day, as you start scaling, because in 2 weeks' time, this is the 10th week. Our 12th week, we'll talk about scaling. Scaling is what we'll use in closing the 90 days bootcamp. Then we'll talk about our journey ahead. Because when you've mastered this, the next thing is to scale by employing people, then creating a system that can run a lot of things on automation for you. Then employ people, start building teams, and the rest of them. So lest I forget, in your sales communication, I noticed a lot of mistake, a lot of sales people make. You could be making the mistake. People try to solve the problem of their customers by themselves. Don't do that, please. It's very wrong. It's not sustainable. Don't always try to solve the problem of your customers or your clients by yourself. It's very wrong. It's not sustainable. This is the mistake I made when I lost my dad. This is a mistake I made for the past 5 years. Before I lost my dad, went into depression, was broke and broken because I was focused on solving people's problem by myself. And it wasn't sustainable because when I was removed from the picture, everything went what? Down. Rather, always use your products, a system that offers your product or your service. Let your product solve the problem for them through a system and not you. You may not understand, some of you may understand this, some of you may not, but please put it at the back of your mind. This right here was what made me to move from being a multi-millionaire and 8-figure earner to ground zero. This was my mistake and I learned it the hard way. So please don't repeat this mistake. It will be painful that I experienced and I'm teaching you from my experience and you go to repeat it again. So always use your products. Allow your product to solve people's problem through a system. Leverage on systems. Create one for yourself or leverage on already existing systems. Like I always say, financial confidence equal to what? Financial freedom. So this is the money mindset. You want to be making money on demand. You want to ensure consistent cash flow into your pockets. You want to ensure that you never lose confidence financially. Then the goal of this 90 days challenge, and not just the 90 days challenge, the goal of you being a member of Eminent Mentorship Community is having a money mindset. And a money mindset gives rise to what? It gives rise to marketing. Put an arrow there. Money mindset, arrow, marketing. Another arrow, sales. Another arrow, communication. Another arrow, scaling. Another arrow, coaching. Another arrow, your 2023 money plan achieved. Another arrow, future commitment. Let me repeat that. Money mindset. Everything about our community is helping you build your money mindset. And for you to have a money mindset, you must be a professional at what? Marketing. That's a skill you must learn and implement. Sales, another skill you must learn and implement. Communication, another skill you must learn and implement. Scaling, another skill you must learn and implement. Coaching, another skill you must learn and implement, because for you to scale, you need to duplicate yourself in others. Achieving this will make you to achieve your yearly goal and continuous repeatedly for future commitment. So everything I said now, you can't achieve it in 1 year. You can't achieve it in 2 years. It's a process. All of us are on different level and different journey in life. This is my 7th year, more like Abby. I started making money since when I was 12 years, but I went fully into business for 2017. So 2018, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Okay, this is my 6th year in business. I can tell you for free that me, Eminent Augusta, I'm still at the 3rd level of what? Marketing, sales, and communication. I've not even gotten to scaling. This is my 6th year. I'm not saying to take you 6 years to get to scaling. No. Everybody have different journey. You have different business. Some of you may get to scaling in less than 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. I'm already mapping out, creating a system that I can use in scaling. And once I create that system, I go into what? Coaching, meaning duplicating myself in people. Already, I'm even doing part of the coaching in my process of marketing, sales, and communication. So it's a journey. So please note that sales starts with what? Sales starts with marketing. And that's why I'll keep saying it morning, afternoon, night, day in and day out. Marketing is king. Even if you're not making money, make sure you keep marketing every day. Do your content marketing. As in, make noise about your product every day. Every day. If you guys have noticed my activities on all my social media, besides, if you're not following me on any social media, you better go and follow me on all your social media. I communicate every day. I make noise every day. On my WhatsApp, that one is certain. because marketing is king. If you're marketing every day, then you're getting people to know you, like you, and trust you, and people are now seeing the problem that you can solve for them, and they'll communicate with you. There was this client of mine that I'm helping run a social media advert. I already, all of you know, I have an agency, Amen Augusta Consults. So in my agency, we help businesses and entrepreneurs to grow, to scale their business, to increase their sales and revenue, and thrive in their marketplace. So the services we offer website design, sales funnel building, sales and marketing strategy call, business coaching, and also in the website, in the sales and marketing call, we have social media marketing. So today, I posted the results of one of my clients. We started running his social media campaign on Monday. In less than 3 days, we've generated over 260 leads. That was a good testimony. So I posted the testimony everywhere. And ladies and gentlemen, today by 5 p.m., someone contacted me and said, wow, I saw this. Please, Facebook banned my account. Please, I need you to run ad for me. Assuming I kept quiet, a closed mouth is a closed destiny. Assuming I kept quiet and not showing people the little win, no matter how small your achievement is, make noise about it, brag about it, boast about it. Assuming I kept quiet, that lady wouldn't have known I'm doing social media. So please, marketing is king. Come sun, come rain. These processes are you must keep doing it every day. Must. So at this point, it's already going to 9. At this point, I will stop here. Next week, we'll talk about selling systems. So for today's assignment, I'm not giving us assignment today because none of us, not even one, carried out the assignment I gave last week for week 9. So everybody, those of us that are here, you know you've been doing your assignment because I know all of you. Those of you that have done your assignment up to week 8 and you've not done week 9, please do your assignment for week 9. If you don't know what the assignment is, go and watch the video again. Because until you watch the video and understand the video before you know how to run your assignment. If you're here, you're just starting, you've not submitted week 1, please submit your week 1 assignment before you move to week 2. If you've submitted week 1, submit week 2 before you move to week 3. Submit week 3 before you move to week 4. Very, very important. So today, I'm not giving assignments. You guys did not do assignment last week, so I'm not giving you any assignment today. So the assignment for today is everybody go and carry out all your assignments starting from week 1 if you've not done week 1. Carry out your assignment, submit it in the Telegram group, or you submit it to me personally on WhatsApp. Carry out all your assignments, week 1, week 2. All of you, you know the assignments you've done. Some of you've done from week 1 to 8, so meaning remaining only week 9. Some of you are still on week 1. Some of you week 2, week 3. Please, it's very important. So at this point, any question, any contribution, any challenges, the floor is open. Madam Joan. This pretty lady. Yeah, you don't look like someone in Sokoto. So there's the weather is not hot. This one you're looking away.
Thank you. Good evening, Emily.
How are you?
I'm fine.
I'm great. I don't understand. You're just glittering. You're glowing this night. What's happening? Did he take us out?
No. Eminence, I was busy, Cha.
Okay.
I was busy with the assignment. You know the assignment, you say it should be 1 minute, but guess here my own past 1 minute.
That's why I say everybody should write. I know when you are writing, it will be more than 1 minute, but when you are done writing, go over it over and over again, then summarize and make a video. Okay, you know what? If you cannot make your video 1 minute, just make a video. Or say everything you want to say. Make a video, say everything.
I'm done making the video. In fact, I finished making it this night, and it's just too much, so I couldn't send it to you.
How many minutes? No, upload it on your YouTube. Upload it on YouTube. Send me the link. Then upload it on your Facebook. Send me the link. Upload
All
it
right.
on all your social media. Some social media will not allow you to upload all. They want you to cut it. Cut it
Yes.
to the, like Instagram is 90 seconds. Facebook is 90 seconds. TikTok, I don't know how many, because I know TikTok have increased their own. So upload it on all your social media handle. Then send me the link of one so that I will watch.
All right. I will upload it this night and I will send it to you.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Then there was something I said I was going to teach you, right?
Yes. On
How
Telegram.
to create a community on Telegram where people cannot spam, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so let me share my screen and show you that right away.
All right.
Entire screen. Okay, so can you see my Telegram?
Yes.
Okay, so let's assume now this is my laptop interface. So I want to create a new community. I don't want to create a group. On Telegram, you can create a group, you can create a channel. So group is where everybody can talk. Every Tom and Jerry, everybody in the group can talk. But channel, there are two types of channel. A channel where, okay, Madam Joan, mute your mic. Just mute your mic. Can you mute your mic so that the interference coming from your place will stop? Okay, so on. Let me just. Okay, so sorry, let me go back. So, like I said, either you are creating a group or you are creating a channel. There are two types of channel. The channel where nobody is talking at all, only the admin is talking. And or the channel whereby only the admin is talking. Then you leave a comment box where people can drop in comments on every particular post you make. So can you see these three lines at the top by the left? Can you see it?
Yes, yes. Yes.
Okay. All right. So these three lines at the top by the left, you click on it. When you click on it, you see where they say setting. When you go to setting, am I even doing the right thing? I don't think this is the right thing to do. Okay. Okay, can you see the pencil icon down below by the left? A blue pencil icon, blue and white. Can you see it? I muted you. Let me unmute you. Sorry. Can you see the icon, the blue and white icon? Okay, so this blue and white pencil icon here, you click on it. When you click on it, it will ask you, do you want to create a new group? Do you want to create a new channel? Or do you want to have a private chat? So we'll select new channel. When you select new channel, you can name the channel, let me say Joan. You can put a description on the channel. You can upload a picture, then you click on this arrow. When you click on this arrow, the channel has been created. So the next thing is you click on the title of the channel, this place where you are seeing Joan, 1 subscriber. All right, you come to this angle, click on this pencil where you can edit the channel. Click on it. You see where they say channel type private. All right, if you do it public, meaning anybody can see your channel on Telegram if they search for it, so leave it on private. This is the link to your channel, so you can copy it or revoke it. So that's for channel type. Reactions, you go to reaction. This is where you save the kind of reaction you want people to be using. So personally, I use only positive reaction. I activate only positive reaction. I don't activate negative reaction. Then when you are done selecting, you can come here and say enable reaction. Then sign messages. Okay, that one is optional, but this is not just what I'm looking for. Let me see. It seems like laptop is not giving me enough interface. Okay, we go to setting. I think that stuff should be on the phone. There's a place that it's going to ask you. Let me see. Let me check my phone. I think the setting gives me that option on phone, not on laptop. Yeah, it's on the phone. I don't know. I'm not seeing the setting on laptop. I don't know why. So what will I do now? Okay, I think what I'll do, I'll do a screen record of my phone and send to you. That's what I'll do. Laptop is not giving me the interface I want. It's on the phone that is giving me the interface. So what I'll do is I'll do a screen. You can unmute, you can speak. I'll do a screen record using my phone. I don't know if you let me stop sharing so that you see. You can see the phone gave me more options.
Yes.
So I'm going to do a screen record on the phone on how to create a channel.
Okay.
So when I do it, I'll send it to you.
All right, thank you. I think I have the idea.
I can't hear you. Unmute yourself. You muted yourself. Okay, wait, let me remove you, then add you back. Or yeah, unmute yourself. Talk now.
I think I have the idea now with what
I still can't hear you. Why?
I have the idea now. The idea.
I can't hear you. Yeah? I can't hear you. Maybe you have to leave and connect back. Your mic is on, but I can't hear you. All right, Dr. Anthony.
Yes, good
evening.
Are
you there?
How are you doing? Yes, I'm here. How are you doing? Can you hear me?
Mr. Felix David, are you there? Seems like
Can
Dr.
you hear
Anthony
me?
don't have anything to say.
I'm answering you.
Do you have anything to say?
Are you hearing me?
Mr. Felix David, Dr. Anthony, are you guys there? Do you have something to say?
Yes, hello. Can you hear me?
All right, Joan is back. Okay.
I said I have the idea now. It's what you just.
What's happening?
But I'm hearing you. I can hear you.
I still cannot hear you. Wahala.
But I can hear
but
you.
Your mic is on from my end. What's happening?
Yes, I can hear you. Don't worry, I'm understanding what you mean. Don't worry, Eminence. You continue with the class.
I can't hear you. Why? Oh God. Can you type in the comments? I don't know why I can't hear you. Let me see if Mr. Felix David, please unmute yourself. Let me know where the problem is coming from.
I just unmuted. I was speaking before, but
Felix
I didn't
David,
know that.
I can't hear him. What's happening?
Okay, do you mean you cannot hear me now? Okay, because okay.
I can't place where the problem is coming from. Felix David is talking. I can see his mic moving. But
yes, I can hear you clearly. I can hear you clearly.
What happened? I don't know what happened. Pardon you. I don't know what happened though. Just drop your comments. Drop your comments. Drop whatever you want to say. Just drop it in the comment. Even Dr. Anthony, you were talking. Sorry, I didn't know. Drop in the comments. You guys should use the comment section. Talk to me using the comment section on. Just drop your comments. Oh, people on YouTube is even hearing you guys. It's only me that is not hearing you guys. What's happening now? They are telling me that they can hear you guys on YouTube, but personally, I can't hear you guys. I don't know why. I don't know why. The devil is a liar. Okay. Now, if you want to talk, just drop what you are saying, what you want to say on the comments so that I can read it, then I'll talk. Since I'm the only one that is not hearing, but everybody is hearing. Just drop whatever you want to say in the comments. Okay, Felice David, you can hear me and other speakers. Beautiful. So drop your comments or drop your question, whatever it is you want to say, drop on the comments so that I can read them before we end. I don't know why I'm not hearing you guys. My mic is on. Everything is on. This is strange. Very, very strange. I'm waiting for our comments. Dr. Anthony, did you watch the video I sent? Did it solve your problem? Okay, Joan, you understand my explanation so far on the Telegram. So there's a setting that you're to use to know if you are choosing Telegram channel where nobody is talking or Telegram channel where people can talk. So I'll just do a record and I'll send it across. Okay, Felice David, you have nothing to say as I am gaining seriously from what you were discussing with others. Okay, beautiful, fantastic. So Dr. Anthony, anything? The video I gave to you, was it helpful? Did it solve your problem? Drop your comments in the comment section. You will try to come out properly on YouTube. I don't understand what you mean. Are you not coming out properly before? It doesn't matter if you're not doing it well. The most important thing is that you are doing something and every day you are noticing what you are not doing well and you strive to become better and perfect. Okay. Yeah, Felice David, you want to talk about our mission? Go ahead. Or just send me, if you want to talk about our mission, let's talk privately. Because I want to end the record so that this video will not be long. Just send it to me on WhatsApp. Let's talk about our mission on WhatsApp. Dr. Anthony, you've not answered my question. The video I gave you, was it helpful? Okay, thank you, Madam Joan. You are gaining value. So how was today's section? Those of us on YouTube, you guys are not saying anything, right? All right. So I think I'll end the meeting, drop the link so that we can continue with our conversation in the WhatsApp and everything. So please, everybody, carry out your assignments based on the week where you were. All right. Very, very important. Okay. So thank you very much, everyone. Have a wonderful week ahead. Okay, Dr. Anthony, you've not gone through it yet. All right. All right. No problem. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day. Bye. Bye.